Welcome to Highway Herald, your roadmap to the latest in auto. Buckle up as we dive into why Hyundai dealers are increasingly shying away from electric vehicles. The reasons are multifaceted and more complex than they might appear. From declining sales to hefty financial commitments, let's explore the top 7 indicators why Hyundai dealerships are stepping back from EVs. Number 7. Dealers reluctant to embrace EVs. Like many other brands, Hyundai dealers are often reluctant to sell electric vehicles for several reasons. One major issue is that EVs are still relatively new, and many potential buyers are unfamiliar with the technology. Dealers are tasked with educating customers about how EVs work, their benefits, and available charging options, a job that many find unappealing due to the extra effort required. Recent research reveals that many salespeople are disinterested in this added responsibility. They often struggle with basic questions about chargers and EV features, reflecting a general resistance to selling EVs. Unlike traditional combustion cars, which can be sold in a single visit of about an hour, EVs typically require 3 to 4 visits and several hours of the salesperson's time to complete a sale. Given the current cooling demand for EVs, the extra time and effort required make them less attractive for dealers, leading many to focus on more straightforward and profitable combustion vehicles. Number 6. The financial strain of EV dealership upgrades. Hyundai dealers are backing away from the EV market due to the hefty financial burden of upgrading their facilities. Transitioning to electric vehicles involves significant investment in infrastructure, training, and specialized tools, often costing between $100,000 and $500,000. This includes installing charging stations, acquiring EV maintenance equipment, and training staff, which can be prohibitive for smaller dealerships with tight margins. Although Hyundai offers some subsidies and incentives, many dealers find this support insufficient compared to the scale of the investment needed. The uncertain long-term return on investment, coupled with slower than expected EV adoption, adds to their concerns. Training staff to understand EV technology also incurs additional costs and time, including hiring specialized trainers. Furthermore, maintaining EV infrastructure requires ongoing updates and upkeep, which can strain resources. The higher depreciation rate of EVs compared to traditional vehicles also impacts profitability. Given these challenges, many dealers prefer focusing on hybrids and traditional combustion vehicles. Number 5. The decline in EV sales. Despite Hyundai's advanced EV technology, offering impressive range and fast charging, sales have been struggling. Recent figures reveal a significant decline in EV sales, with Hyundai's sales dropping by 34% year-over-year in the first half of this year, totaling 16,193 units. The luxury brand Genesis has faced similar challenges, with a 33% decline and 1,024 sales. This downturn is not unique to Hyundai. It reflects a broader trend in the EV market. Even Tesla has experienced an 8% decline year-over-year. The so-called early adopter phase of EVs is fading, and the market is entering a period of slower adoption. This shift is due to several factors, including the high cost of EVs, limited range, inadequate charging infrastructure, and a growing skepticism among middle-class buyers about the tangible benefits of electric cars. Dealers are acutely aware of these challenges and foresee a future where selling EVs becomes increasingly difficult. With these obstacles in mind, many are opting to avoid the complex and less profitable landscape of electric vehicle sales. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore number 4. Dealers reluctant to engage in dubious sales practices. Hyundai has become a significant player in the electric vehicle market, investing heavily in electrification to challenge Tesla and lead the segment. The company boasts some of the most advanced EV technologies, particularly in battery development, and presents its models as top tier in the market. However, sales figures tell a different story. EV sales have dropped 34% year-over-year, with the Ioniq 6 experiencing a staggering 67% decline in sales volume. Despite Hyundai's attempts to downplay these issues, some dealers refuse to go along with the company's strategy to inflate sales figures. Hyundai allegedly manipulated sales data, creating false reports of sales and allocations. Dealers who did not participate faced penalties, including accusations of slow-moving inventory and denied discounts. A group of 6 dealers has now filed a lawsuit, accusing Hyundai of coercing them to fake sales figures and threatening retaliation. Hyundai has requested that the dealers pause the lawsuit while it conducts an internal investigation, The outcome is still pending. Number 3. Consumer hesitation driven by limited charging infrastructure. A key barrier to Hyundai dealers' enthusiasm for electric vehicles is the underdeveloped charging infrastructure. Many rural and suburban areas still lack sufficient public charging stations, causing consumer reluctance and complicating sales efforts for dealers. Reports from 2024 show that while the number of charging stations is increasing, it hasn't kept pace with the growing number of EVs on the road. The International Energy Agency, IEA, emphasizes the need for substantial growth in EV charging infrastructure, especially high-speed chargers. Dealers face challenges as potential buyers worry about charging availability for daily commutes and long trips. Many residential areas lack home charging options, and varying charging standards add complexity. The slow expansion of the charging network makes dealers hesitant to promote EVs aggressively, leading them to focus on vehicles with more established refueling options like hybrids and traditional internal combustion engine cars. Number 2. ICE vehicles remain profitable. Dealers are increasingly focusing on combustion cars rather than electric vehicles due to financial reasons. Combustion cars remain the biggest revenue generators for legacy automakers. Unlike EVs, which are still costly to produce and result in significant losses for manufacturers like Hyundai, combustion vehicles provide higher profit margins. EVs often sell at discounted prices due to lower demand, leaving dealers with minimal profit and no opportunity for markups. In contrast, combustion cars are easier to sell and can command higher markups due to their popularity. They also sell faster because they are part of a more stable system, with an average market supply of around 70 days compared to the 140 days for EVs. This disparity in sales dynamics and profitability explains why dealers prefer sticking with proven combustion technology rather than investing time and resources into the less predictable EV market. Number 1. The shift towards hybrids. The electric vehicle market has faced numerous challenges, including high costs, range anxiety, and underdeveloped charging infrastructure. Although EVs now account for 8% of the market, this increase is modest, with hybrid technology experiencing a notable rise. Hybrids are gaining traction due to their practical advantages over pure EVs. They offer a more convenient and cost-effective solution, combining the benefits of electric propulsion with the familiarity of traditional gasoline engines. Recent reports show a 70% year-over-year growth in hybrid sales, with hybrids now representing around 11% of the total car market. Most of these are classic self-charging hybrids, with plug-in hybrids making up about 20%. Hybrids address many of the current shortcomings of EVs, such as range and charging concerns, making them a more attractive option for consumers. Hyundai dealers are capitalizing on this trend, requesting more hybrid models from the manufacturer. Popular models like the Tucson and Santa Fe are already available as hybrids and plug-in hybrids, and increasing their production could meet the growing demand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on the latest vehicle news and upcoming videos, be sure to subscribe to Highway Herald. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you next time.